What's up? We'll start a minute or two early. What is up, Mr. Jimmy?
Not too much. How you doing today?
Just frickin' peachy.
That's good.
Even more peachy because I was going to go shopping and I found out our local store is doing delivery through iCarts or Instacarts or something like that. And it's normally, I don't know, a certain amount. And anyone 55 or older gets it for free. Well, you spend, I don't know, I think you got to spend $35 or more, and you have to give them open times, and there's some limitations and everything. I'm like, you know what? And it's not really free because they still charge you for shopping.
It's the
There's.
I wonder if it's the deductible.
You have to. Do I have to sing down too low, or is it just?
I got the money to pay it.
But
No way.
Okay. So I was just getting ready to pay it, and it was like,
pay it. No. Don't pay it. Screw them all.
Good answer.
Anyway, so I do the thing, and they still whack you because they whack you for shopping. The guy who walks around the store, or however they do it. I don't think it's actually walking around the store with them, although it might be with this because it's not actually the store; it's a secondary delivery company or whatever. Anyway, they charge you $4 for the shopping, and then they charge you 5% automatic tip for the driver. So it's not actually free, but it ended up costing me like $8 or $9 to have them deliver it, and I got like $100 worth of food, and I don't have to go to the freaking store.
Good morning, Michael and Dan and John Matt and Lester. How y'all doing today?
Pandemic or not, I don't like shopping. I never liked shopping. I hate going to the freaking grocery store. If I can pay someone $10 to freaking do it for me. Now, I may not like it because we've used a couple of different ones, and they always seem to start out really great. Like my mother still uses the ShopRite one. I don't know if you guys have. You don't have ShopRite down there, do you? Anyway,
No.
it's
ShopRite
a grocery
is
store.
not
Legally. I mean, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, they were great for the first like half a dozen deliveries. She was doing it twice a month, and the last like 4 or 5 times, the food has just been terrible. Like we always get like strawberries and a couple of different fruit.
Crapola.
And it's the strawberries were already molding. Like one of them, I took them out and I handed them right back to the guy. I said, "Bring them right back to the frickin' store." He's like, "Oh, I'll come back with fresh ones later." And I'm like, "No, don't bother. It's not that big. It's not his fault. He didn't pick them. He's just the driver."
Good morning, Mr. Buttram.
It's MrButtrion.com. We got to make like a theme song for him. I think we need a theme song for Buttrion.com.
Absolutely.
Like a little ad, not just a song, but a whole little ad.
A music video.
Who's all here anyways? We got a half a dozen people here or so. I decided I'm going to clean my phone like I did my iPad yesterday because that was like awesome. I'm so glad I did that to my iPad. This thing is like really caked with crap on the side. But that's because I'm out working in the yard with it in my pocket and it's gnarly. I will say these stupid headphone Bluetooth things, I think they're M-Power or whatever. They were on sale on Amazon for like $12. They're still like normally like $20, but I think I got them for $12. They were, an Amazon warehouse return damaged box or whatever. God, I love those things. I have never had any of those little ear pod bud things that were comfortable. These are actually comfortable. They don't bother me. Normally my ears hurt after wearing those for about a half an hour. Especially the ones that fit inside. Those are comfy. I mean, the audio is not perfect or anything. It's not bad. It's not perfect. I mean, it's a $20 set of earbuds. What do you want? But, when you're just screwing around outside mowing the lawn and crap, who cares?
Doing good, Lester. Thank you.
I actually had someone come over and say, "You wear those when you're mowing the lawn? How the hell do you hear the music over the motor?" I said, "I got an electric freaking lawnmower. Mine's battery powered. It don't make no damn noise."
I see Connecticut's back to its usual weather pattern of rain every other day.
Yeah. Well, it's been like that all week. It's been rain every night, and been lucky. It's rained literally every night. It rained last night, and now it's sunny out.
Good morning, Stephen Lightspeed.
What is up, Mr. Lightspeed? Here you go, just for you. Just for Lightspeed. Oh, crap. So, yeah. And I got to open up Fusion. And so, anyways, I'm doing their shopping and seeing how good it's going to be and blah, blah, blah. We'll give it a couple of shots. And it's free, right? I mean, again, it's not really free, but you're not paying excessive delivery charge.
I love shopping.
I freaking hate shopping. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate people. I hate dealing with it. I hate looking for stuff. I especially hate it now with the whole one way because I'm one of those that never knows. I end up going back and forth like 8 times to the store because I never know if the stuff I want is over here, and then I go all the way to the other end of the store, and then something I forgot, I go back, and you can't do that with this whole one-way BS they have now. Which, I mean, I get it. It's that's not for me.
Not many are paying attention to that down here.
They're kind of enforcing it here in town. I mean, they're polite about it, but there's a guy, like, at the end of almost every aisle standing there. Because they actually took the paper goods aisle where normally there's like toilet paper and paper towel, and since it's empty, that's the cash register aisle now. You can't like wait at cash register. You have to go and wait in that aisle.
Yeah.
And then they'll call you up to the cash register when the next cash register is ready.
Lester is asking you what brand of earbuds are those that you got?
I think they were MPOW. Let's look, because I just got them off of Amazon. They were on sale. Amazon Smile. Here, I'll even share so you can see. Share screen. Amazon orders. Where is it?
I don't know, Mr. B. The one way, I mean, it's good for the virus thing and all that, but I like it better when people coming down the aisle, you're head to head because they see you and get the heck out of your way.
They're $19 again. I think I paid like 12 or something for them. Because if you look down here, they're only like $1 or $2 off, but even still. And they got them in a bunch of different colors. I like the green ones. Oh, you know what? I did pay $19. I was looking at cheaper ones, and I ended up with these because I like the red. So if it falls out of my ear, I can find it in the woods. I'm always using it while I'm, working in the yard. MPOW. That's what brand they were. And there's a couple different ones. Those are the older version. They have a newer one that's like $2 or $3 more expensive, which I don't give a crap as long as they work. They connect. They're clear. I've actually used them with the computer. I mean, again, the audio quality I'm not going to say is like the best or anything. It's certainly not. But it's not bad either.
Where are you located, Lester? What part of the country are you in?
How do you know he's in this country?
I don't. I'm hoping I find out when he answers. What I like about shopping is on my mobility scooter, I can go all over the store, back and forth, compare things, check it out, map it all out. Then I grab, hit the line, and zoom.
Yeah, I don't like shopping. I never have. I shouldn't say that. Like, I like going into Best Buy and just wandering around. But grocery shopping, no way. I hate grocery shopping.
Ah,
Wow, that cleared that right up. There was all kinds of nastiness on this thing.
Austin, Texas. I spent about 12 years in Texas, up in DFW.
All right, let's put the phone back together and then I can start fusionating. That thing clear? Not really.
It's thunderstorm and hail season out there in Texas.
Is it? Yeah, we've actually had a pretty good run of weather. It's the only thing going on right now here that's bothering me is it's freaking windy. Just won't stop being damn windy. Let's see, I don't know where we're headed. This thing's got a weird way you got to put it together. I think I have to snap it in here first, and it snaps into this one second.
We don't get a lot of hail here in Florida, but I did see it one time where it came down so big, so much, so fast that it actually covered the grass. And it was an eerie world when it stopped and the sun came out and it was all melting. It was like a fog everywhere.
You know, it was cool. Like 4 or 5 years ago, we had the big ice storm. Right at the beginning of the spring, right about this time, maybe a couple of weeks earlier. It was mid-April. And it rained, and then the temperature dropped like in hours. And it kept raining, and then it stopped, and the sun came out. But all the trees had like this layer of ice on it. There was no snow. The ground was warm enough so it didn't stick to the ground. It was just on the trees. And the sun hit the ice, and it was just like sunburst in the woods, you know. It was kind of cool. It was dangerous as crap because there was trees falling down, power lines everywhere. But the view, I wish I'd had the freaking camera out. Matter of fact, I think I did take a picture of it like a long time ago. It was like 5-6 years ago, I think. Oh, it was awesome. All right.
Good morning.
Fusion.
One Rat, how you doing today?
What's up, One Raz? It's time for some fusionation. Infusionating. Infusionating. All right, remember this dimension, people, because I'm old and forget crap.
Type it in chat for him.
Yeah, type it in chat for me, like Tanner did yesterday. 5.99, so 6 millimeters. If I make it just a little tight and do a split on it, it'll work. 6 millimeters. You got the iced tree. Iced tree, yeah, there you go. Iced tree. Have a glass of iced tree. Plug the phone back in so it charges.
I remember ice storms in northern Connecticut where it was so bad you could throw on ice skates and skate on the driveway.
We've done that. I mean, it wasn't more of a joke because it was too rough, but hey, YouTube just told me I'm live.
Oof. One Raz, it sounds like you need to give that computer a bomb.
By taking a brisk survey.
Give it a little smack on the side.
Autodesk wants you to take a survey nowadays. So we have fusionation here. And let's go into the Max Micron because that's what this is for. Make sure I'm in there. So when I save it, it goes in there. And let's draw a circle at, what did I say, 599, so 6.
That was the number.
Now, how big do we want the actual knob? Oh, I can't do that because the stupid freaking mouse software is not working. Kensington. Beginning to piss me off, so I'm not going to want their stuff anymore. Let's go with, how big should I make the actual knob? Knob. Oh, 20. The other one's real tiny. I don't really like it. I think I'm gonna go with 20 from the looks of it. Yeah, 20 looks like a nice size now. 20 it is.
Michael, is the rubber band you're talking about the one that's in the computer?
Let's go. 0.4, 0.8. 3 layers is 1.2. So if I do 1.1, it'll be just all of it. This
14-year-old computer.
negative 1.1.
That's getting to be time for a new one.
Let's take this, then extrude it out. 1 full millimeter. Actually, let's go 1.2. Let's take this, and actually this can be the same. And extrude it out enough so it doesn't quite hit. So that's 28. Oh, 2.8. It's more than that. This thing needs to be reset. I must have pushed the button. 7.2. So if I do it 6.5, that'll clear. 6.5.
Llama, you remembered a number.
Yeah, like as long as I do it instantaneously. Oops. I knew there was something else I needed to do. Back to this one.
Ah, that's what the rubber band does.
I need that one to go up to.
Oh, okay.
How many bodies do I have?
I went back and looked at the old bills, and there was that's what
Feature.
wrong, so I'll just pay.
One. Okay.
We're good.
I should have one body now. Knob.
But I think our deductible will be met soon.
Oh, yeah. We got that this year.
We got it.
All right then. I should put some kind of split in here. Just cause.
You got to put a little raised llama on the face of it.
You know, I was actually thinking that just for giggles.
Why not?
0.75. Solid. Bring that down. Cut into it a little bit. Don't really want to go all the way. That should be enough, right?
Put a little round on the bottom so it don't snap so easy.
Negative. What the hell did I do? The wrong thing. Negative. So it cuts.
Well, the restaurants opened up here yesterday.
Well, let me do it. Cleansy. So I gotta do it this way. And select that one, and that one, and that one. That can actually go more. 0.4. Nope, don't want that. 0.35. 0.375. That looks perfect. And let's do it to this too.
That could get tricky using the rubber bands for memory. You put some on there for convenience, and now you think that they were supposed to remind you of something.
0.5. And add it to this side too. Okay. And then I want to do some kind of fancy patterny thing. You know, in this sketch, let's just make a little loopy-loo. Let's make it a different kind of loopy-loo. make it all weird and crap. Because, I can. I think that's a little too weird, though.
Working all day today, Dan?
Oh, dimension. How does that? No. Escape. Okay. Let's, well, let me just do it right here. Or do I have to wait? Yeah, it won't let me do it there. So, yeah, let's extrude that. Not quite go all the way. So what is it? I go to this. I did 6.5. So if I do 5.5, that gives me a millimeter. Okay. And let's take this thing and make it all goofy. And do two distances. So I can bring this all the way out to wherever it's going to stop before it freaks out.
Oh, freaked out.
And then I can bring this all the way up till it freaks out, and that should be one even, because I did that deliberately. And then I don't need supports. Let's see how much I can modify this thing. Shift over here. Just do 2.5. Sounds good, right? That looks decent, right? Sure it does. Yeah, it looks all right. Yay. And let's make a circular pattern. Pattern circular using features. And I take, let's see, this one, all of these? This one, right?
The extrude, the chamfer, and fillet.
Yeah, but where the frick's the extrude?
You can pick it right off the model.
Cancel. Yeah, it moved it before the slot. That's why. There we go. That's the one I want. Right, pattern, circular pattern. I want that all the way to here. Select axis. I want that blue line. And I want a small boatload of them.
20.
That's too many. I think 12 will be good.
That
Maybe
looks pretty good.
Well, 15.
John Mackey's making a knob for his screen, the clicker knob.
Do that. It's selecting something in here, and I don't know what the hell that's all about. Yeah, it freaked out. Well, that's not good.
Looks like it got that fillet at the.
Yeah, it's doing something here. I gotta figure out what the hell it was that it's doing in between.
Good morning, Ricky. How are things in Tennessee?
I need to move this to this side. I need to move this to this side, and then it'll work. Because then I've only got 3 things that are actually important. Should work now. Pattern, circular, feature, select access. This here one, I think I said 15, right? 15. Sound good? Sure. Okay. And there it is. That's a pretty cool knob, right?
Dark and cloudy.
Is that a cool knob? I think that's a cool knob. One last thing to do is put a slight chamfer in here.
Ricky, any talk of getting bands back out there and entertaining the people yet?
Let's do two. We'll do two. Sure it will. Okay then. And there is my knob. Knob job. Is that enough of an angle? It don't look like it's enough of an angle.
Dan says it's still missing a raised llama.
Yeah, I know.
No sunshine for John Mack today?
It's probably not going to get a lazy llama today because I just ain't in the mood to deal with it at all. All right. That looks like it's going to be it.
Lester's questioning if it's tall enough.
Huh?
Lester is questioning if your knob is tall enough.
It should be. It should be 1 inch short of actually hitting the, or 1 millimeter short of actually hitting the bezel cover plate mount thing, whatever I built yesterday. And we will print it on this because I got the black there and there's no filament in there and it'll do it there and that's that. And I just want to print with that since I did updated the firmware. I haven't printed anything on it.
3 weeks away, huh? At least there's some light at the end of the tunnel,
I
hopefully.
think it's like different here, I think. I think I want to make this less edit feature and do negative 4.5. And then when I go to do this here thingy, edit feature, I'm going to make this 2. So it's a steeper angle and less likely to need supports. Yeah. I like it. It's kind of plain and simple, but, it's a knob. What do you want? I think that might be too deep of a cut, too. Let's edit that. We only go a little less. Let's go 2.75. So there's more material there.
Is that damage from the tornado, Ricky, that did in your CRV?
That looks better. Save. Export. Knob. Oh no, I need a knob. Let's go to not Opera. I want Video Maker. I haven't used Opera in a while.
Oh, it was a crash.
Printer, current printer, Max Micron. Add. Knob. Start slicing. Base PLA. Let's see if I want to edit anything. I don't think I do. You know what? I'm going to go to small layer height. 1, 2. I'm going to make it really tight. Shelves 3. First layer, I always do 2, otherwise it won't stick. Extrusion width. Actually should be 1.1. Coasting distance. None of that crap matters. Infill. Wait a minute. There was a.
Half the crashes nowadays are caused by people looking at their damn phones instead of driving.
Y at 300, X at 150. Yes.
Some people can multitask. A lot of them can't.
Yeah. Most people can't. They just think they can. 250, 205. Save. Slice. Open up the printer. MaxiPi. Let's get it warmed up and load some filament in it. Export. How long did it say? I didn't even look. Done. 19 minutes, it says. Preview. Really wish it would just go to the preview, but I don't know why they don't. Oh, it's going to do a little squiggly line in there. That kind of pisses me off, but that's all right. They're slicing. Has that got the little glitchy thing going? Other check for thin walls. It does. Save. Slice. I bet those little squigglies have gone away. They're not quite as bad. I hate the squigglies. I don't use that one anyways. It's a little less squiggly.
Bill could pay for the month,
Connect.
at least the ones I know about.
Yeah. Okay, what is it? 50 PLE cold temps. I may have to redesign it and make a little llama on it, but for now, it's not getting it. Because I just want a knob on there. I want it to be knobbed. Cut. Bulging. That's bulging. Needs to be cut. Straighten out. What the hell's the hole? It's primed. Got a little bit of red still mixed in there. That might be cool. Maybe I'll leave it that way. And upload. I really wish they put the upload button down up higher so it didn't have to be scrolled down for all the time to get to it. And G-code viewer. Double check everything. They don't look so bad, right? I wish it wouldn't do those squigglies, but that's all right.
Yeah, that $500 deductible, it's not really fair. It was not your fault.
Stop sharing screen.
Well, beef jerky for breakfast this morning, guys.
Beef jerky for breakfast? I've had one. I used to love beef jerky before my jaw got all screwed up.
Do you have any bones left that you haven't broken, Llama?
My shoulder and my hip. That's it.
Sheesh.
Literally. Never broke my shoulder, never broke my hip. Everything else has been broken. You know, one side or another. Both my arms I broke. Both of my legs I broke. My feet, my neck, my skull. I broke everything. I was a dumbass kid. Now I'm regretting it. It was all fun and games back then. I was like, I can recover from everything. Again.
Yeah, until you get old.
Them new parts that they replace them with just ain't the same quality as the original ones. They try, but they are not the same quality.
So Ricky, there's still go after her to try and recover it. I don't blame you for not waiting.
You know, I should have used this Paramount filament for the knob just because it's still red, but it's a different red instead of just black, but that's all right. It'll be a black knob. Actually, it's going to have a reddish tint to it because it had the red filament from yesterday in there still, so part of it's going to be tinted. That'll look funky. It's going to look a little bit funky.
What's on tap later, Llama? You gonna go mulch some more leaves?
I might. I haven't decided yet. My knees are really kind of bothering me from doing it too many days in a row. But I kind of like doing it. It's weird. When I'm doing it, my knees don't bother me. I just don't think about it, you know? And the minute I stop and like start walking away, I'm like, oh, I can't move.
Do you have a TENS unit, Llama?
A what?
A TENS unit.
What the hell's that?
It's an electronic muscle massager.
Oh, no. Those things drive me nuts. They did all that when I first broke my neck. Made it hurt more. Made my neck like stiffen up and like clench. Hurt like hell. I was like, stop! They're like, oh, it'll get better. It's like, fuck you, it will. Knock it off. He did it on my leg too when they first put my leg back together on my right leg. And my fingers, now that I think about it. I think they use one of those on my fingers.
Do you use any kind of like muscle rub, Bengay, or stuff like that?
Nope. I take one of these in the morning, and I take one of these in the morning, and I take one of these at night, and that's that. In all reality, I find if I do stuff, when I'll get up out of the chair right now, and I'll be like all stumbly. And after like 5 or 10 steps, I'm fine. I mean, I can feel it sometimes if it's more bad, but most of the time it just feels like someone's got like a clamp on my kneecap. It's not even so much pain as it is just restriction. You know, you start walking and you're like, oh, this is walking, and your foot doesn't quite go as far forward as it's supposed to. And doesn't work.
Lester knows what a TENS unit is. That thing works great for me. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I actually had one. I should just start using my knee pads again. I stopped using them because they actually make my legs weaker. Because I need to rely on them more. Where if I just go out and I do stuff and not wear the knee pads, they get stronger faster. Because they'll get better as this, they get worse in the winter when I'm sitting around doing nothing. When I go out and I start using them, they start getting better. Never perfect, but I need a kneecap replacement. There's no cartilage left in my kneecaps. Oh, tears actually hurt worse than bones. I'm telling you. I've torn ligaments and cartilage, and that crap hurts more than a broken bone. Yeah. First couple of days of rehab usually suck. Matter of fact, thinking of the old Tylenol, I should probably take one now. No, I haven't taken one this morning. I don't even take that much of this crap anymore either. One for the pain, one for the inflammation.
How long ago was your injury, Ricky?
So the question is, will the knob fit and work? Or will it be too loose? Or will it be too tight? That is the question. And I got to get rid of this blinking screen crap. That's obnoxious. I got a new cable for the Wise Cam. I used to have like this 6-foot cable on it. It was all wound up behind the computer. Now I got a little 1-footer. I should have gotten an 18-inch because it's too. I can't really move it now. It'll just spring back to the position it's at.
Wow, 8 or 9 years ago. I got a feeling when you get old, it's
Yep.
worse.
About 15, 20 years, everything just starts to get worse. What fan is so loud? These fans must have gotten loud. These are the maglev fans. They never used to be that loud. They've gotten loud over time. They must be getting ready to crap out. I crap out Finlands constantly.
Was I reading in the news, Connecticut's going to try and open up a little bit in about 3 weeks?
First rollout is going to be on the 15th for semi-essential stuff. And then like a week or two later, and it's all up in the air. He's like, I'm going to try it if I start seeing an increase, because we're like 5 days in a row now with decrease in infections. And and what people don't realize when they say it's 4 days in a row, we've ramped up. We've like tripled our testing too, because we just got a boatload of testing kits in the state. And it used to be you have to get a doctor to approve it. And now you can just drive up to the hospitals and get a test. Because I guess we have enough. And plus he's ordering more, so if he wants everyone to be able to be tested, after he opens. Our governor's not Mr. Perfect or anything, but I will say he's not stupid about it. You know what I mean? He's cautious without being like stupidly overly cautious. That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, you can't please all the people all the time. Not everybody's going to like the governor.
Oh, there's people that are going to fight him just because he's a Democrat. It's that simple. There's bullheaded, and I got to say, and I got nothing against him because I'm really not a Democrat and I'm really not a Republican, but in recent years, mostly, Republicans are bullheaded. It's all about being a Republican. It's not about common sense. It's not about what's right or wrong. It's vote Republican. That's it. You know what I mean? There's been a lot more of that in the last 5-10 years than ever before.
Yeah, the divide seems to be growing.
Yeah, and it's like, I get voting for your party. Again, I'm not for either one because I think they both are just dumb as crap. They go to such extremes, and neither one of them anymore will compromise. You remember the days when they used to compromise? You go in and they'd sit down and say, okay, the Republicans want this and the Democrats want that, and let's do it somewhere in the middle. Remember those days? That shit used to happen. Now it's like, no, he says he wants this, so we're not going to do it just because he wants it. It's like, get a life. Why are you in public service if you can't compromise? And the Republicans are the worst. I mean, not that the Democrats are perfect, because they certainly are not. But there's no ifs, ands, or buts. In the recent years, the Republican Party has become more non-flexible. They're no longer about what's right or wrong or what's good for the country. It's all about the Republican Party. Get over yourselves.
Yeah, Llama, are they still stopping people coming in from New York?
I don't think so. I haven't actually looked. I've been avoiding it. I don't even watch the news anymore. I haven't watched the news in a month. I turn it on, I watch the weather, I turn it right the hell off again. I don't think they are anymore. I think they stopped last week.
about the trains? Are the trains running again yet?
Not as much, but they are running because I heard one the other day. There used to be a train every half an hour. You could hear it because they're literally right out that window. They're like a half a mile away, and they're straight. The train tracks are literally level with that window. Because, you go out of my driveway and you go down in the valley, but then the train tracks are built way up, almost 100 feet. The buildup for the train tracks is pretty huge. But then I'm, coming up my driveway, you're constantly going uphill the whole half a mile you come up my driveway. And
Yeah,
then
I don't think they like the train tracks to
30
plug.
feet above the ground my window is, 25 feet, whatever it is. I'm almost dead level with the train tracks. So when the trains go by, everyone around me are like, oh, we don't hear the train. Like, man, the only thing about having my bed right there with that window is you get used to it. I mean, especially when they're timed the same every day, you just don't even notice it. But every year when you first open the windows, that first week, God, when they start going by with the freight trains at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, that crap wakes you up. It's not bad now with the electric trains. They're all electric, or they were. They've been running diesel for some reason the last couple of weeks. I can't believe they didn't let them move the frickin' train tracks. I'm sure you heard about that. They wanted to straighten out the tracks between Boston and New York.
Yeah, I heard a little about it.
One of the things that we're going to do is take them off the shore here. So it basically came out of New London and shot straight to Saybrook and not follow the shoreline. And it would go right through the center of town in Old Line. Which, of course, Old Line was like, no, we can't have the trains going through the center of town. And Amtrak's like, you dumbasses, it's going underground because they weren't going to go over the river with a bridge. They were going to tunnel under the river right next to the Baltimore Bridge. That way they didn't have to, they could take the train bridge down and there's no more stopping boats. Because the new Baltimore Bridge is like 200 feet higher than the old one was. Whatever. I don't know exact dimension, but it's way higher. So all the sailboats going up to Essex and stuff, there's no longer a bridge that needs to be open other than the train tracks. So to get rid of that, they go underground, do a tunnel. There's no more bridges in the way of the boats. No, I wouldn't do it. I will say they were going to have to tear out the old line in, which is kind of, it's borderline an historical, place. It is an hysterical. We call them hysterical places. They get all hysterical about them. I mean, it is I think it's a 220-year-old building. So, it's not anymore. They put so many additions on it and remodeled it. It's not anything like it used to be. Hell, it ain't the same as when I worked there. But that's life. My knob's looking knobby. It's looking like a knob. It's looking knobby-ish. Very knobulating. Okay, I got to get that screen because it's just reading 1 minute, 13 seconds forever. I don't know why. And the X, Y, and Z are blinking. And that's obnoxious. I don't like blinking crap. Just don't like blinking crap.
No coffee this morning, Mama?
I've already had a couple. I was up at like 4 o'clock.
Uh,
I was going to go shopping at 7 because the grocery store opens at 7 and, it's elderly access only and I'm right there at 55. And I went online and I was just going to, because I did know that the Big Y had a stock online. You could actually go online and look at what they have in store so you're not wandering around the store looking for stuff.
that's cool.
They started doing that and they said, coronavirus free Instacart, I think it is, will deliver from the old line Big Y. I'm like, what? How much is that going to cost? Figuring it's going to be like $50 or something ridiculous. And it's normally $100 a year. They just charge you a flat $100 rate. And they're like, right now it's free if you spend more than, I don't know, $35. You have to tip the driver 5% of your total sales, and you have to pay $4 to the person who basically shops for you.
Good morning, Viking. How are things in Sandefjord today?
I think it came to like $12, which is fine. I'll pay somebody $12 so I don't have to go to the grocery store. It's a little much, but I'd rather, honestly, with all this thing and my mother down here and living with her, me going to the grocery store is a lot higher risk than having somebody come here. And that's one thing I don't need is my mother getting all this virus-y, corona-y, nightmare-y thing. It just would make life really, really, really unpleasant. Got to avoid the unpleasantries. We've had enough of those already this year. Come on, Nobulator. Be knobby. That screen's telling me nothing. I don't like that blinking crap with the new firmware. I want all the blinking crap to go away. Don't like blinking crap. Why did Marlon go to blinky crap? Get rid of the damn blinky crap. I didn't mind it when it had a question mark. XYZ question mark. You homed everything, it spit out a number. Now it just sits there with the question mark blinking, and then you home it, and it stops blinking. But if you do anything, it starts blinking again, even though it's got a number. Now it's just blinking all the time. And I don't like blinking. There's no need for blinking. Oh, right. You got in like a car accident and anything, huh? Poor Tanner.
It wasn't an accident.
What's up, Viking?
Somebody screwed up. It's not an accident.
Huh?
It's not an accident. Somebody screwed up.
Yeah. Jump in here, Viking, or Tanner, or both of you. I still can't get over that picture of Tanner's wife posted on, I don't know, Twitter or Facebook. Like, he's looking like a mass murderer or something. Criminal. It was like, yeah, I kind of did in that picture. I was busting on him last night about that. And crap happens. Printing away. Printing away. What does the pie say? It needs for time. Still printing away. 92% done.
No, I had an interesting experience yesterday at Dunkin' Donuts. I went to,
Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah, I went to go through the drive-thru. I was going to pick up a couple of donuts on the way home. I went through the drive-thru on my mobility scooter. And they don't have a call button or a camera at the ordering station. It's triggered by the weight of the vehicle. So I don't weigh enough to trigger it. So I drive up to the window and tell them what I want. And usually they just take care of it. But yesterday, the guy's telling me he couldn't take my order because I'm not in a car. Well, I gave Dunkin' Donuts a call, and boy, they fixed that right quick.
Well, if it's the pad, like a stoplight pad, you know, when you pull up to a stoplight, how it senses you're there is actually magnetic. It's a big
I know.
sheet under there.
It probably wouldn't work for that either. I don't have enough metallic mass.
Yeah, you do. Just your the frame of the car is enough.
I've run into some of those traffic light trips that don't register motorcycles.
Oh, you were on a motorcycle?
I was on my mobility scooter, which is
Oh.
the whole thing only weighs 85 pounds, and not all of it's metal.
Yeah, no, that it won't trip. I was thinking you were on a motorcycle or a little car, because They had to redo them recently, I know, because not recently. I shouldn't say recently. It was 20, 30 years ago when the vets first started getting smaller because there's not enough metal on those where they're all fiberglass.
I'm still amazed at the number of people that don't know
Yeah, it works
how those
perfectly.
things work. They either stop short of the sensor or they drive past the sensor and then wonder why the light never changes.
Wow, that's like perfect. I did something right the first time. I never do it right the first time.
The only thing wrong is it doesn't have a raised llama on it.
Yeah, well, that's life. It's like a good size and everything.
Things are going good here in Florida, Viking. No problems. My work has slowed down some. A lot of it was restaurant folks. They were trying to open up new restaurants, and now is not the time to be opening restaurants. They're probably pretty quiet until the end of the year.
Hopefully I'll make all the blinky crap go away. Yep. It did.
That's true, Ricky. A lot of it is to provide clearance for trucks turning so they can get around the traffic and clear the corner. A lot of people don't pay attention to the white lines down here.
Yeah. Not just there.
We get the worst drivers from all over the country. They all move here
yeah.
from sunshine.
Well, not only are they bad drivers, but they're also getting old and they can't see. And
That's why I gave up riding motorcycles down here. Between the tourists that are lost, the rich kids driving daddy's Lamborghini, and the old folks, riding motorcycles down here is a losing proposition. I gave it up 30 years ago. And my last one, I sold my last motorcycle and the guy got killed on it 4 hours later.
yeah, it's always fun. So the knob's done. Only took an hour. For a stupid knob, I could have just, gotten one on Amazon or something. But then I wouldn't have had the fun of making it. What else do I gotta make? I gotta make a new box. I don't like the power box that thing's in. Not really in the mood. Not in the mood. It's kind of nice out, even though it's cold. It's only 55 degrees out. And windy as hell. Well, I gotta go get gas. Means I gotta go to the gas station.
What's gas running up there?
$1.30, $1.40. Ridiculously cheap.
Right.
Actually, I think it actually just went up. Let's find out.
Do you use Gas Buddy?
Sometime. I mean, if I'm going somewhere, I'll use it to see which one of the gas stations along the route is cheapest. I'm not going to everyone's like, oh, you can go to Costco's. It's like, yeah, but Costco's is in Ionic. Well, that's not that far. It's like, yeah, but you save 5 cents a gallon. Okay. The tank is 13 gallons. So I saved, what, 65
cents on a full tank.
So I spent $1.50 in gas to go save 75 cents. You're going to burn a gallon of gas going there and back. I'm driving by. I have the Costco card, but I still don't think everyone's like, oh, Costco, big, BJ's. And yeah, their gas is cheaper. It's usually, 20, 30 cents a gallon cheaper, or 5 or 10 cents a gallon cheaper now. It was 20, 30 cents when it was $3 a gallon. But where's my little Gas Buddy? Did I even put it on this phone after I redid it? I haven't used it in so long. Thought I did.
Down here, the Gas Buddy wars, it's almost always Wawa, racetrack, or Walmart neighborhood that wins the battle.
I put it on my iPad, that's why. they're never always right either. I've gone on this and said, um, you know, locals, you go there and then you go to the damn store and it's more. It's about $1.55, $1.60. So it went up 20 or 30 cents since the last time. I just got to go get a 5-gallon can to fill for the mowers. Yep. Costco's $1.55 and everyone else is in the $1.60. So 5 cents I could drive all the way to Costco, which in the car isn't such a big deal, but in my van, that's a gallon there and back.
Yeah, we got a BJ's about a mile away.
Yeah, you're in Florida. Everything's 5 miles away from a line. The only thing that's in town now is Dunkin' Donuts, because they fought all chains for so long. There was never a donut chain or no chain stores. And Best Eaton, actually, who put it in, and they were only here a year. They sued the town, saying because the town had no chain stores, and they've got the A&P at the time. Big Y now, but it was A&P at the time, and they said, you have a chain store. You can't deny me my store because no chain stores when your grocery store is a chain store. Plus, by then, Walgreens had taken over the pharmacy, too.
I remember Best.
And Best Eaton Donuts came in. They weren't even here a year. And then Dunkin' Donuts bought them out and moved into it. And that's the only chain. Dunkin' Donuts is the only chain. Oh, there's a Subway now, too.
I remember when Subway first came out in Connecticut.
Remember when Subway was actually good? They were like fresh rolls, and you went in there, and it smelled good, and you watch the guy slice the meat, and the bread came out of the oven, and it was just awesome. Now it's like you might as well go buy a gas station, pre-packaged sandwich that's like in the refrigerator at the gas station. I remember when freaking Subway was like awesome.
Remember the best sub shop in Connecticut used to be up in Pequannock. It was Pequannock Giant Grinder. Oh man, they were good.
Deep River Hardware back in the day. You used to get at Deep River Hardware, and it was good. The guy made his own bread and everything. And you'd get an 18-inch long grinder for $200 or $2.50.
Days are gone.
It was enough for two of us, construction workers. We used to go in with like 3 or 4 guys and just buy 2 grinders.
See you later, Viking. Have a good day.
$2.50 for a tuna fish and $3 for a turkey or a roast beef. That was back in the day, and that was in the hardware store back when there was a lot of that. Ain't so much of that happening no more.
That old-fashioned hardware stores in Fort Myers. They're real good too.
Essex Meats Market used to do a prime rib sandwich, and they'd do the rotisserie prime rib. And if you were smart, you went in because the place, it would be gone. They just did 1 prime rib every day, and that's that. And when it was gone, it was gone. It only made like 2 dozen sandwiches. You had to go in before 11. For one, you wanted it medium rare to rare. And anything after like 11:30, it was gone already. You go in there and get that, and they would stack it like an 1.5 inches tall of freaking prime rib. It was so good. They're gone now too. All the butchers and everything, they're all gone. Remember the old butchers where you go in and just get meat, and you go out back and slice up a cow for you? I think Salem Meat Market's the only one left here.
It was Copaco. They had a meat processing plant. I remember in 2nd grade, they took us on a tour of the place, and we're winding through there, and we got up to the station where they whacked the cow in the head, with the air
Yep.
piston thing. Can you imagine them trying to do that nowadays? The kids
Oh,
would be
no.
traumatized.
Little kids would start crying. And yeah, and it's just like we used to, back in the day, my neighbor's brother now used to live over there. They were our neighbors. And he used to go hunting all the time. I'd go with him once in a while. I was never big on it, but I'd go with him. And we used to get deer, and he'd bring it home and he'd bleed it and hang it out on a tree for a couple days. But then we could take it up to Salem Meat Market and they'd prep it all. They'd clean it and prep it and, give you steaks packs. And you had two choices that you could either pay them. I think they charge you $100 to dress the deer, or they got to keep a portion of it back in that day. And they'd keep like 25 or 30% of the meat and they didn't charge you nothing. Man, that was the day. But now they can't do that anymore. That's against the law. Can't have that in the, public, unsanitary deer out there, which, I guess it makes sense when you get right down to it. Everybody used to take the Salem used to do, they'd take the deer and dress it for you. But not only that, all the garbage meat, they would grind up and make this sausage patties that were like hamburgers of venison, but all like sausagey. Oh, they were so good. And you could get them in like normal, medium hot, and super hot. The medium hots were really, everyone liked the super hot just because they were dumb. But to be honest with you, there was no flavor with the super hot. It just burned your mouth. The medium hot ones actually had like a peppery, yummy flavor to them. God, they were so good.
Good morning, Mike. How are things in Canada today?
No more of that. What else can I design, print, make, do? Nothing, I guess. I really want to mount the Pi on the case, but I need to redesign the case or the processor. I really want to change the firmware around a little because that stupid blinky crap is annoying. It's blinking again. The frick? I hate the blinking. Goodbye. Oops. Push the button right. I don't know why they had to make it blink. Hate the blinking. I don't need a blink.
It was a conspiracy. It was all done to annoy a llama.
I'm sure it doesn't bother most people, but that blinking thing just drives me nuts. Put a question mark back there like it used to be. Just leave a question mark. That's all I need to see. Yeah, I'm not going to make a case. I did it with this one. The Pi's actually screwed. See that big orange box? I have this Pi screwed onto the side of the box. It's outside, so I can take it off and, I still have to run a wire to it, but it's mounted on it. I don't like it sitting on the table like it is now. It's easier if it's just all mounted together. It's much easier. I'm going to look into that board that, I don't know if you saw it last night. Matt, Jake from State Farm, Matt there that had, right, with him, yeah. It's the breakout board for the processor, for the hot end, I mean. But supposedly it's got 5-volt fan outputs direct from it. So it's got the kick down, whatever, built into it. Which I like the 5-volt vans. 5-volt van. Think of that. Maybe I'll go beat up my little car for a while. My little RC car, go beat the crap out of it in the freaking newly cleared woods. It is seriously windy out. I may do nothing today.
I wait for a rainy day to do nothing.
I may do nothing today. Nah, rainy days I can't do nothing. I usually clean on rainy days.
Rainy days are good for naps.
Might do nothing today. My mother buys so much junk. I found last fall, as we were going through stuff and my father was getting more and more sick, my mother bought one of those levitation chairs, whatever you call it. You know, it's like a lounge chair that kind of floats and you lean back and it just kind of swings. And I don't know what they call it. Anti-grab chair or whatever. Brand new, in a box. It's probably 2 or 3 years old. Never been open. I took that out last year. That thing's pretty nice. I might have to pop that out and go just sit in the sun.
Good morning, Kilroy's. How you doing today?
Perfect day for that. Pretend it's a Sunday. It's a little windy, but as long as I'm in the sun, it probably won't bother me.
Yeah, the wind will rock you to sleep.
Just lounge in the sun. Take my little freaking foot blanket and just nap out in the sun. I haven't done that in years. The leaves are all popping. There's leaves all over the place now. Not everywhere, but they're starting to come out. Can't wait until leaves are just out and it's done. I freaking hate dark and dingy.
Yeah.
What's up, Kilroy? Haven't seen you in a while. Fusion does rock. All done with Fusion. That was like an hour ago. I made a knob. And it works pretty well.
Drinking coffee. I got some Wawa coffee going this morning.
You did Wawa coffee yesterday, didn't you?
Yes.
Wawa. Wawa. Wawa, 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 Wawa. I kind of want to go out and like mulch up leaves again, but I kind of don't, and my knees are kind of telling me not to. But I kind of want to do it anyways. Maybe I'll just go out there with a wheelbarrow and pick up sticks. Get them out of the way so I can use the leaf mulcher without having to deal with it. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I'll just take the wheelbarrow and my little chainsaw and break up the little trees I took down last year and like kind of cleared behind my garage last year. And all I did was just anything that was like an inch in diameter or smaller, I just took the chainsaw and just snipped it and let it drop on the ground and left it just to thin out the crap. But now that I'm trying to mulch it with that vac mulch, all that crap's in the way. Or before, it would have just sat there and rotted away. God, that thing does such a beautiful job. I've been drinking Folgers. Good old Folgers. I have no problems with Folgers. There's a lot of people are like, oh, Folgers is crap coffee. It's only crap coffee because you think it's crap coffee. It's just coffee. Like any other coffee. Is it the best coffee? No. Is it the worst coffee? No. It's just coffee.
The coffee that's there? Yes.
Yeah. And it's cheap and I can buy a lot of it and it just tastes okay. And again, it's not. There's the coffee snobs in the world that look, oh, Folgers is this and that and the other thing, and it's the wrong brand, it's the wrong type of bean, and you need this. And it's like, no, you don't. Yes, some of those fancy coffees are good. They're nice. They're, if you want to be a coffee snob, great. But don't tell me, Folgers is the worst coffee in the world, because believe me, there's worse.
We got a Starbucks inside of a Target store here. I don't really, their coffee's okay, but it's really not all that great.
I don't think it's that great either. I think it just tastes like burnt coffee. I haven't tried the 1850 yet. Is there really any difference in it? It's just darker, isn't it? Isn't it just like Folgers dark? I always thought that 1850 was a sales gimmick. They just took their dark and blended it with their breakfast blend and made a new one that was different.
Roasted garbanzo beans. Okay.
Sure.
Wawa had a holiday blend around the holidays.
Yeah.
That stuff was good. I wish they'd do that year round.
Hey, your phone's ringing.
Hello?
I just noticed we're staring at a bottle of aspirin.
Yeah, CVS, one of the wife's prescriptions is ready.
Oh, God. You know, that's so convenient and yet so irritating at the same time.
Yeah, they call too much.
Yeah. They can't just be like, okay, the prescription's ready. Have a nice day. No. Walgreens up here does the same thing. I started using it when my father got sick because, I was getting new drugs every day. And, oh, God, it got obnoxious because they were calling like 2 or 3 times a day to just, oh, this has been updated or your insurance needs to be changed or this. It was just like getting up. I had to cancel it. I can't deal with it.
Good morning, Sergio. Why are you driving home? I thought you guys started a big job on Monday.
Because he's all done with the big job? I don't know.
Couldn't have been that big of a job then.
I don't mind Starbucks. I was never when I first started going out to Long Island every day, I literally would drive out there every day, take the ferry, drive out. And that's how I got the company to get me an apartment out there because I was spending more money taking the ferry and gas and everything. They said, it costs less for an apartment. Anyways, on Fridays, I would treat myself because I'd go over at like 4 o'clock in the morning when the first ferry would go at 5, at 4, 5. And I'd hit Starbucks once I hit Long Island. And they actually weren't open, but they got used to me sitting there waiting. So the ladies were like, they'd see my van out in the parking lot and they'd let me in. I used to get a half coffee, half hot chocolate. That was good with the Starbucks extra, because their coffee's kind of extra burnt, strong / roasted flavored.
That sounds
Yeah,
good.
hot chocolate to it. Oh,
I like their hot chocolate. Starbucks make a good hot chocolate.
but it's like $9 for a large. It's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I get that they pay their employees well, and that's all well and good, but their cost isn't just expensive; it's ridiculous.
It's like,
their coffees are what, $6 for a small?
yeah, I think Kilroy's wants a wrench. He wants to post a link.
I don't know, does he? Yeah. Why does he not have a wrench? That means I got to open it up in frickin' YouTube.
No, the text message is okay, but it doesn't work when you don't have a phone, Michael.
Okay, he's been wrenched.
Another estimate different from the big job you were supposed to start on Monday, Sergio?
He's always estimating. That's part of owning your own business. I remember them days. That's what I hated the most.
He posted a copy link. Let's see what's in it.
Coffee from chickpeas. No. I used to roast my own. Me and a friend of mine, he still does. Me and a friend of mine, when I moved out to Long Island, I used to mountain bike with those guys. And he still does it. But there was this company out there where you could buy green beans, and you just buy like a little thing of them. And it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't ridiculously expensive. And you bring it home and you literally roast it in a frying pan. You do like 1 cup at a time roasting. It makes a big freaking mess.
Coffee from chickpeas from out in San Diego.
Yeah, I heard of that. It tastes kind of yucky. It doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste good either. Yeah, roasting them yourself was kind of. I mean, it was something you did like on a Sunday, just to relax and hang out. We used to literally take a frying pan and roast our own, but it makes a freaking mess because people don't realize when they roast it, the bean, you start roasting it in the pan, and it pops off in layers. There's like layers of the shell, and when it pops, it's like popcorn. It goes boom, and the bean's inside, and the shell goes flying everywhere. Made a big mess. Smelled good.
Sergio going to start the big job on Thursday now. Okay.
Yeah, that's like a caffeine free though, that chip pea one. There's no caffeine in that, if I remember correctly.
Well, I need the caffeine to get the motor spinning.
Yep, me too. Thinking of that, I might just have to go have another coffee. Maybe, sort of, maybe. What time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock already.
12 minutes to 10.
4 more hours, I'll have groceries. I'm supposed to be here between, I don't know, noon and 2 or 2 or 4 or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. Something about 2. I think it was 2 to 4. They had that 2-hour window. So a few more hours, they'll start shopping. They'll be calling me, we don't have this, and we don't have that, and we're out of these, and we're out of that. It's the only thing about those. I don't know if you've ever used those delivery services, but they like call you if they don't have something you ordered and ask if you want something else or you want to just take it off.
I never use the delivery. I got so many grocery stores so close, I just jump on my scooter and hop over and get what I want.
You're one of those guys on the scooters. At least get a golf cart.
You can't drive golf carts on the streets and sidewalks down here. Not in this.
I know. It was a joke. Everyone around here's got golf carts now, and like in the beach roads. There's another.
I don't know. They got tons of golf carts. They drive them all over the place, but that's.
Yeah, they used to down Black Point too. They still do.
I got a buddy that does has a golf cart shop. He modifies them and customizes them and fixes them. And he's got a 55-mile-an-hour golf cart.
The lawnmower shop is like turned into a freaking golf cart shop lately. In a couple of years. It's like a big thing around here now where everybody's getting the golf carts.
If you ever get one,
more golf carts there than there are lawnmowers.
If you ever get one, get the club car. Don't get the Easy Go. The Easy Goes have steel frames and they rot out. But the club cars,
no,
they last a lot longer.
I was actually quite happy. We got the when Connecticut got rid of Department of Environmental Protection and it's Department of Energy and Environmental Protection. It went from DEP to DEEP. DEEP. The electrical environment thing made a contract with Nissan, and we got all electric cars and one of the electric golf carts, and they got us a whole bunch of these electric golf carts. I love that when I worked at the park, man. The electric golf cart, because they were modified. They were high-speed electric golf carts. They do like 35, 40 miles an hour going down the road. In an electric golf cart, cranking down the road. And these were nice. They had dump body trailers and everything. They were actually really nice. And I'll tell you, the first couple of years using those, everyone was like, I don't want to use a golf cart. You know, we got like Toyota pickup trucks and, you know, Chevys and all the, you know, I gotta have a truck guys. And I'm like, I'll take the freaking golf cart. I love the damn golf cart. They're like, why do you like the golf cart? I'm like, think about it. I can put it anywhere. I can go up the freaking trails with it because they put like ATV tires on it, not golf cart tires. I mean, it was more like a battery powered ATV than it was a golf cart.
Yeah, you can put lift kits on them.
Yeah, it wasn't even a lift kit. They just put the bigger tire on it. It was like I think they were actually ATV tires. It's all they really did to it. And it, you know, it had a freaking stack of batteries and the dump body. We had a long bed and a short bed. Long bed was nice. It had a freaking 9-foot long or an 8-foot long. You put a full sheet of plywood on it in the back bed, and it was a dump body. And the long bed was electric dump body. You push the button and go. The short body one it's only like 2 or 3 feet long dump body. That was manual. Man, those things were awesome. I used to take them up the trails. Go clear the trail. Someone would call, you know, because Rocky Neck has all those, you know, there's more people don't realize it's a huge park. It's all woods. Everyone just assumes it's the beach and that's it. It's not. The beach is like less than a quarter of that park. It's all trails and people would complain there's a tree down and they're like, oh, you got to go out there with a chainsaw. I'm like, I'm freaking taking the golf cart. And they're like, what? You can't take the golf cart. It's like, watch me. Drive that damn thing right up the damn trail. They're like, what happens when you get stuck? It's like, you pick it up and you move it over. It's not that heavy. I mean, it's not light, but it's not that heavy. Two guys can easily pick one of them things up and walk away with it. It only had like 6 batteries in them. That was the other joke. When we first got them, they gave us a Leaf. The first year the Nissan Leaf came out. And we're like, this is a forest park. The hell good's a Leaf going to do me? It's not a truck, so you can't use it. You can't go near the beach with it, because you got the roads on the beach for like servicing and, for the lifeguards and all that crap. Can't use it for that because you can't get it in the sand. I mean, it was useless. And they're like, well, you can at least use it to bring the paperwork and stuff up to the main office in Hartford. So we're looking it up, and the thing had like a 55-mile range. We're like, it's 45 miles to the office in Hartford. So you drive up to Hartford, plug it in, and charge it for 12 hours, and then drive back. And you're like, no, that ain't working either. And we're all laughing because the Leaf had like a 55 or 60 mile an hour range. This is when the Leaf first came out. And the golf carts had 220 mile range. We're like, oh, we'll take the golf cart up to the office. We'll just drive the golf carts up. It'll make it there and back again. Now, I mean, the Leafs, my brother bought a Leaf. He loves it. They've got like 300 mile range now.
Oh, I just remembered something. The Edutech, Jim, he didn't do his show last night. I wonder if the baby came.
I don't know if it actually came. She was in the hospital, in labor. I'm assuming it came. Yeah, I read that too. Autodesk Fusion is now online. Mapping step models for your footprints. Whatever the hell that is. They're almost releasing too many freaking instructional videos now. They used to be. Everyone's like, oh, I need an instructional video for Fusion. It's like, just go right to Autodesk. They have some of the best freaking instructional videos for Fusion of all. Now they're like releasing a new one like 2-3 times a day. I mean, I'm getting notifications from Autodesk that like 3 or 4 videos got released today. Like, holy crap, dude, slow down. They're almost making Fusion too much. I mean, it's good, and they're adding a lot of stuff, but they're getting to the point now where I have a feeling it's going to start bugging out because it's just trying to do too many different things under one roof. Like adding all the electrical board stuff to it. It's like, why didn't you? That doesn't need to be in Fusion.
That's a separate program.
It's not anymore. You can do electrical boards right in Fusion now. You can do all the, and all the tin working and all that. They just keep adding more and more and more to it, which is great in a way because it's all, it's all in one place. But it's gonna get to the point where they just add too much crap. It's gonna turn into bloatware. For someone like me, that all I want is basic CAD out of it. I don't use it for anything else. I might use the cam of it someday if I ever decide to, get around to doing a CNC machine or something. But other than that, all that other crap's pointless to me. It's just bloatware in my mind. You just don't need all that stuff in there.
Favorite CAD program is Unigraphics, UGNX.
For
Wish
what?
I could afford it.
Oh, for cam?
No, CAD.
Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty good with Fusion. I mean, I'm certainly no super pro at it, but I mean, you saw I can get it done pretty quickly. I know all its little glitches generally too. They keep updating it so much, though. It's getting ridiculous.
It's like once a week or once every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Then it auto updates, and I open it up on the Mac, and it's like, oh, we have to, do a virus check, and that takes 5 minutes. You're like, just open. I want to get crap done. They have a survey now they want you to take. Every time you open it, a little survey comes up. Please take the survey.
So, did you see on Facebook or Twitter or something about Jim from the Edge of Tech?
I think I saw it on Twitter.
She went to the hospital yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday morning, I think. She went into labor, which is, I guess they're right on time. That's when the whole estimated birth date was right around now. Dino box. Why do I keep getting this Dino box? I've never ordered from, never heard from them. Now all of a sudden I'm getting these emails 3 times a day from Dino in the box. It's like seems to be another, like Gear Best Buy kind of Chinese junk shop. They have some cool stuff, but it always looks better in the picture.
All electronics or 3D printing stuff or what?
It's just a mass. It's like Gear Best or Best Buy or any of those. It's like everything made in China, right from let's see, they have a high pressure water gun to masks to girls' freaking lingerie to LED lights to fans and SD cards and digital temperature things, GPSs, more girly underwear, ocean wave LED light and sound crap. I mean, it's just Chinese crap. It's a crap store. It's mail order Walmart. How are these bags? I couldn't get garbage bags. I had to order them from Amazon. Got them yesterday. I haven't looked at them. Are they beefy and nice, or are they cheap, ultra thin pieces of junk? That is the question. Okay, open up, bitch. Oh, they're not bad. Oh, and they're pull cinch. They're not bad at all. Wow, $9 for this big box.
Hey, Kilroy, you can send Fusion files through email too.
50 bags for $9 or $10. I think I paid for this. That's not bad. That's a good deal. Normally like $20. I think I paid for this. For the Lowe's version or Home Depot, depending on who's got on sale that week. Yeah, and they just came out with their whole group thing, and they made you sign in for your group. It's like, I don't have a group. I don't want a group. I don't need a group. Don't make me do the group. If you want to add a feature, great. Don't force me into doing it.
I don't want that group crap either.
Yeah, I got no need for it. I mean, I get why they do it, but don't make me use it. Not everybody wants it. It's like Apple in their freaking stock ticker on all their phones and iPads. I don't need a stock ticker on my damn phone. Don't make me have it. You can't even delete it. You got to keep it on there. I don't need it. It's just taking up space. Wah, wah. Anyway, I think I'm going to kill it and maybe go outside because it is freaking sunny.
Well, it's been nice chatting with everybody this morning. I hope you all have a great day.
Been an hour and a half, a little over. So, yep, gonna hit the road, peoples. Have a nice day. If it's sunny out, go outside, hang out, do something exciting and fun, and blah blah blah.